What's up YouTube, this is Fate coming to you today with another oddball video, and as you can see on the screen, it is here. The next ban list for the next format has finally appeared to us. Just randomly was looking around on the site to see if there's any changes, and the list got posted this morning. I did take a look over on this list just to see if there are any eye-catching changes. There weren't that many changes in the list, but ooh, there is one very big one that we will get to in just a second. So without further ado, let's scroll down this list to see if there's anything new. And typically, if there are any major changes, you'll find them in the remarks section. You'll see if it was once limited, once banned. That's where most of the changes are found. So as far as the banned cards go, does not look like there are any brand new banned cards coming to this list. So let's go right on to my favorite part of the video already, the limiteds. All the way down to the synchros, and here you will find possibly the most eye-catching change for this next format. In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little on this one just because it deserves the recognition that it needs. And that is right, people. Goyo Guardian has returned to us. The nastiest level 6 synchro arguably in the game next to Brio. And honestly, I thought they were going to bring Trishula back to us, since Trishula is not easily as made in the game today, given the builds that are out there. But man, Goyo Guardian definitely turns this into a little bit of a game changer. It's awesome. It's going to be awesome seeing them back. And just for the record, here's mine, ready to go, ready for combat, and all of its glory. Watch out. Moving on down the list, I think the only other change to the limited section is one that definitely makes sense, GeargiaGear. I do have to admit, I was extremely surprised not seeing Soul Charge on the limited list. So the fact that they ended up hitting the GeargiaGear in the long run with this makes complete sense. Geargias do not need the auto plus when their turn begins, and they just go completely swarm combo heavy. I've faced that one too many times myself, and the combo has really gotten on my nerves. So to see that limited to one but armor not hit at all, I do think it still makes the deck viable, just not as fast. So I want to say I'll dumb down to around Fire Fist Trap Trick speed a little bit. Not too overly aggressive, but slow enough to where it's balanced out a little more. Then into the semi-limiteds. For the first one that we noticed, Magician of Faith. Kind of expected that was going to happen when it got brought back to one. Hardly anybody used it, and it just kind of disappeared that phase of the game, so why not put that too? Formula Synchron. Now this, I consider another interesting one, because there are more rumors now than ever, especially with that 5Ds collection, of Shooting Quasar being reprinted. In fact, I think that's even news now. I'm not even sure why I used the word rumor. But the fact that Formula Synchron is now semi-limited, Soul Charge has not even been hit. So if you combo that correctly for the cost of a possible 5,000, 4,000 life points with 2 Formula Synchrons for next format, you could possibly have 2 Shooting Quasars on the board, which I think is ridiculous. But at the same time, it's going to be a lot harder to do turn 1, because this will also be the first format where we'll introduce the fact that you cannot draw on when you go first. So that will be interesting. Now, I guess also in response to that, they put Rhoda to 2. Now, I did hear some talks about straddles possibly coming back to 1. I guess with the person losing the draw on their first turn, if they go first, it makes sense to put Rhoda at 2, but I don't know. There's some builds out there that can definitely abuse that a little bit, and that's got me raising the eyebrow to see how that will affect the format. Especially with Noble Knights gaining a little more attention with their box set upcoming. And then last but not least, the 2 cards that are being taken off the ban list, Dimensional Prison and Mirror Force. Mirror Force, as powerful as it is, I guess it makes sense. You do not want to be destroying as much this format, and what I mean by that is Ice Hands and Fire Hands, they'll set off their effects anyway. And Deep Prison being taken off the list, it's more, I guess, defense against that. And oh yeah, that's the other surprise about this list. Where is Fire Hand and Ice Hand? Where is that even on the semi-limited side? All I have to say is the fact that Soul Charge didn't get hit, Fire and Ice Hands didn't get hit, among other things, and above all things, Goyo Guardian coming back to the fray. It is going to be a really, really interesting format, and honestly, I cannot wait. So that's the ban list video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time.